Hello and welcome. Right, I've done a hobo solo. I have. I've got everybody prepped for battle, all soldiers on the lines. So we're about to go everywhere. Yes, right, and they're going to switch the lights off. I've got the light switched on every single tractor, and as is the one of it. It's going to rain about 1 o'clock. I've already looked. So yeah, and yeah. I'm doing this in order of how long it's going to take as well, because yeah, the mowing with these mowers is what the slowest task. Yeah, I have actually learnt, sort of like finally realised that these mowers, they are good. There's no denying that fact, but the rear mower is actually 9 miles an hour in comparison to 12 or 13 of nearly all other sort of things. So yeah, it's one of those things that I've got to live and learn. The HX20 and that are usually my favourite. Now then, now the big ones held in reserved. We've got the animals to do, so I really wanted to actually do this myself, as you do. Yeah, we are. I've got everybody ready. Canola should be good for today. So we are going to use the new lorry, and we're going to do the milk, and yeah, which is actually 28 tons. It was last time we looked, I think it was about an hour, and yeah, I don't know, it not settled down. 28 tons. I thought it was 18, but yeah, it's not bad really, not for one single month. Obviously our money's very badly depleted because of the big, huge, beautiful tractor that we bought again. I think the team's about complete, but I've got to be honest, as I found in Hobo's Hollow, it's funny, but it's only on situations like this when you've got loads of tractors that you realise whether you've got a full complement. Yeah, as many as 11 tractors I always find is not too many. No, really, it's yeah, you can have like lots, and also the Rangers. I mean, we're quite fortunate that we've got almost all of our tractors are 250 horsepower. There's only one that's 170, and that is the Massey, and that's not a snip, that's not weak, and not by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, we're doing well. Oh, I've left myself a bit of a slalom here. Got very fond memories of this by Vinco Mods. It's a beautiful lorry, he says as he crashes into the fertiliser. The other thing is, this field actually, there's an awful lot of grass still, but I think what we've got to do is make it into a square up to, I would say, about here. Sort of do a manual course and then like literally set these. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want the session to be stupendously long, but I'm trying to sort of like, I'd like to fit this into one session really. That's what the prep's for. Really. Oh, it's still dragging a lot. Yeah, I could not stop the little one. It literally crashed into the, it might look like I was clumsy on that one. I wasn't actually clumsy, not for that particular one. That was just a matter of, because it goes downhill, it just dragged me and I could not put the brakes on. Well, I was putting the brakes on, but it didn't stop it. So then the other thing is, I realised, I think what we've got to do is, I was thinking about this, I had to do this on Fox Farms as well, where you tell the digestate to distribute, you have to change it to store and do it manually the old-fashioned way, because it just doesn't seem to be like, it seems to be all favouring the farm, no, farm productions, I am right, yeah, it's favouring this, the digestate, and we can't afford to have that going across, so we're going to have to manually do that. Also, there's the other side of this, which is the grass, which is what we're going to be doing today. So we need to switch the silage digestate on the digestate on this one, equally not to distribute. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, because it seems to be favouring the Cavalier Roy, and that's no good. We need to be splitting it. That's got enough now to sink a battleship, so we need to intervene and manually do a bit of lugging. So we'll get this, and then we're going to do some we're going to have to borrow a tractor, aren't we? I literally got every single tractor in play. In the sense, no, this won't play ball with the sense tuner. Now then, did I find the best way? It was forwards, and then you have to reverse sort of up that way. Yeah, it's a beautiful, it really is a gorgeous lorry this is. I can't remember how much there's, and also I really like, oh, that's the other thing, talking of productions, there is one that suits what we're doing right down to the ground, only I'm trying to think where it'll have to go. I don't really want to block this area off here. suppose we could stick it there. It's only small. I'm trying to think, is that we could actually stick it here? Ah, that's a point. I never thought about that. Yeah, there is. It's a beautiful one. Not like I found it after by Death's Pledge, cracking thing, but suits animals down to the ground. It's a little bit cheeky, but not stupendously silly. Yeah, it's it multiplies a little, but like a percentage rather than like a double or a triple or a 79 like some of them. Yeah, Death's Pledge also makes this fantastic little thing, which is another thing on another Let's Play I'd like to have a go of. Yeah, so it's this one here, Homebrewed Productions by Death's Pledge. I'm thinking we'll actually do the arm over the hedge. Yeah, it's not really going to hurt. Ooh, only... Oh, no, that's fine, yeah. I think we can do that. Can we go... Oh, no, it's too close to the... That's because it's too close to the... I was going to say repair point. Well, it is a repair point, but you know what I mean. So, I'd say there should be fine. Oh, that did a bit of damage. As it usually does. Now, I've got to be careful. So we're going to like destroy some... Oh, again, this just shows how powerful that thing is. You cannot go anywhere near it without it doing serious amounts of damage. Right, that's it. So 45 tons of slurry, and to be honest, looking at this now, I think we've got to alter our productions a little bit to accommodate that, because it is rather stupendous. Now that's kind of a mix. We have got a lot of manure because we didn't do yesterday's. We're going to do that, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. So we're going to do a bit of everything, but we do need to switch off the production shed, which I think is down at the bottom now, near the bottom. Production shed. So we're switching the slurry one off because it is loss, but it's really is that the other one gains a little bit, and you add water and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's more that it's a fantastic thing. So the digestate one, it doesn't do that. So there's always a place for the production shed for its lime and seeds and all the rest of it. Herbicide as well, but we're not doing that at the minute, so we can switch that one off. Right, so then let's go put this in the Death's Pledge. Yeah, I am going to go into a time lapse though, because there's a lot to do, whether it be animals or whatever. But yeah, there's an awful lot of theatre. There's going to be a lot of flipping around. This is like Hobo's Hollow, really, where we're going to be doing an awful lot of work. So I am going to say my words. We know what we've got to do. We know the task at hand. So I am going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think I'm coming out the time lapse. There's still quite a bit to do, really. There's this field. I think I'm leaving this field to next year. Yeah, I'll sort of come out the time lapse to explain sort of like what we've done. Obviously, I've got to grab the bales, which I'm going to do next session. Not going to speak time, but I'm going to go through. We've got the fertiliser and liming to do, but we've done an awful lot, and it did take for. I don't know what's happened this time. The silage is 16,000 for 170 tons. It was net. It is weird. On one of the edited sessions, the prices was really high, and then almost after that, they were all low. So I don't know why it is. Why the prices are fluctuating. It's one map with one set of prices, so I really don't understand why all of a sudden the price of silage has gone up, unless it is something that Cavalier has changed, you know, like for a good reason, and it is what it is. Yeah, if you get more, then you've got to pay more. It really is as simple as that. So it could be that. I think he did upgrade that as well as the production. I'm sure this has had an update. Oh, I can't remember. If I'm being totally truthful, I can't. I really can't. Yeah, we will do this as well next session, I think, which will shift everything out of the way. We will, however, stick this lot in. So we should actually be seeing quite, yeah, if we look, got a roll as well. Yeah, it's not as, yeah, not really. There's a bit of weed around the edges, which there will be. Weed actually grown already. You know, some of the corners I wanted to leave rounded because it would be tricky to get the harvester in around there anyway. So I've always liked rounded corners because it is really difficult. I know a lot of the content creators will reverse and do that. It wastes a lot of time. I always like to streamline, and it's a tiny bit. If you're probably like you're talking about 7 litres per corner, so I'd sooner go for speed and efficiency over a little tiny bit of gain like that. I'd sooner gain on the whole field or buy a bigger field than I would to faff around with the corner of gaining a little tiny bit of a thing. So we've got rolling on all of those three. We have got obviously we've got growth. And now they say we've got 2 canolas and 1 big wheat, because I am trying to do, yeah, the farm, no, not farm factory, the farm productions is, I'm trying to do this. So we needed wheat and canola. We've got corn coming, we've got sugar beets. We can cut the sugar beets in this exact mod. Now we do also need to grab the sugar beet out and stick it both in here, and also to make sugar for our thing. So that's on the cards next session. It really is. We're going to get the sugar beet out. I'll get these back in for now. And we've got to do the first. Yeah, there's a lot still to do. I would say there's an equal amount, but to be honest, it has been a monster session, and money has gone down to practically nothing. Yeah, we filled the 70 tons of manure. I would like to get that. Water we'll do next session. But we will that's going to be, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get past that, am I? Because I need to use that space. So we will grab that, and we'll take that to the Death's Pledge. Yeah, the homebrewed productions, yeah. Which I would expect to see more of this. It really does come into its own that when you've got animals, it is sort of centered around an animal type sort of farm. So like right now, this is right up our street. I don't know what it did to the path, whether it was the hedges and the path, and but I went for a very brief flight into the hedge. It was very unexpected. Obviously, I've taken that path many times before. Never ever has it flown me into the air like that. It was unexpected. I was like, "What's happening here?" It was hilarious. It really was. Oh, right. How much can this actually do? Because there's also. Isn't there something we can do to make more slurry? I'm trying to think. What do we need? Manure more, or do we need slurry? Or I think we need a goodly amount actually in the farm production. No, it's not farm production. It's Death's Pledges. It is the homebrewed productions. Yeah, there's that one needs manure, 90 tons, and there's not so much slurry. Now one of them, yeah, there's more needs of slurry than there is of. Now that's equal, but we've got a lot more manure. We could call upon Cavalier Roy's stupendous ability of this to go slurry from manure, because we have at the minute got an excess of manure, which we won't always have, but we have at the minute. So I think, yeah, I missed a strip there. I didn't realise, yeah, again, bits of cleaner, although it's one little bit, really. Yeah, it is what it is. We did the line share. Is it that hard to get the equipment out? Well, it's still there, actually, so not really. Right, so manure. Let's grab this. Let's finish off what we've got to do. We've done the stones. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it was the how bumpy the fields are, the undulations, as Mr. Seafield would say, that was defeating the stone. I had to go very slowly and try quite a few different angles because it really did not like. Yeah, let's try and get the angle. Let's go in a little bit so we can actually get the planter away at the very least. Yeah. Yes, the beautiful tractor. It really is. The 14.1 tons. It was heavy. Yeah, it wasn't much different to the other tractor. Mind you, it's only 351 horsepower. Yeah, its horses are not much. I mean, all of our tractors, the big three, the 350s, that one that we're opposite there, the Valtra and the McCormick, and this are all in the same range, and they can all manage. Yeah, they can all manage that from a horsepower perspective. No, we don't want to stick that in there because that's really going to block that really from putting away the 9.1 metre. Yeah, that's more of a pull through. It really does suit the black sheep man or this type of shed. Although it was a struggle to get it out. I'm glad I did it off camera. It was a bit of a pain to actually get it out. Right, no, we want to go in there. Yeah, it really does need quite a lot of room, or really to be left on a field edge or something like that. Now that we can, it's great. No, we should be all right. It's just the camera snatching that's going on. Yeah, plenty of seed left in here still. Yeah, so what else do we need? Thinking about that, so we need for the mineral feed. Yeah, we've got all constituent parts. Oh, lime as well and water. Wow. A mineral, I suppose. I never thought about that. Yeah, the lime. Well, we're producing lime ourselves. Oh, quite a lot, actually. We know I get a lot of stones again. Now that, I think that's about right. Let's have a quick look. I think I'm nearly about to hit the wall. Oh, yeah, really is as close as you'd like. Let's go forwards a little bit more. And then go a little bit closer this time, because the Colossus will never get out. Now, I'm quite pleased. I said it is amazing. You don't always know what's bothering you. I really hadn't figured out what, and it was only when I came back on the map and I thought, it's the problems again. It was like I didn't know it on a conscious level until I literally came back and thought that was what was bothering me. It was the fact I didn't know the fair way to deal with the situation, because I thought that's not fair. The Mark IV ones, we went out, we wasted a lot of money, and obviously Conquering Hero came the Mark IV. Then we found out that it wasn't, and it was like, an up and a down. I've got rid of the twine. I might actually undo the mod, because I'm not blaming the twine mod. A lot of people use it. Whether I've got a mod that is important to me, so we have pretty much done it. Yeah, we have. Right, so yeah, whether I've got a mod on that it conflicts with, because it's done this lots of times now, and I mean I love the idea of it, but because of whatever's conflicting with it that is important to me, I don't really know which one it is. It could be any of the script-based mods, although I've got to be honest, I've limited what I've got now to only the mods that I really sort of do want. Those that work. There's a few mods that I've not got now that don't work. The enhanced animal production works, but also has nasty consequences for other things, so I'm not prepared to play ball with it. Starting spring went from doing grass on all maps to doing canola on all maps, and it said it was, everything. It also crashed every March to April morning, so again the modder says it doesn't. I have tested it with just that, and it is the starting spring mod. We did it on one of the Let's Plays where we just removed everything and had that and that still crashed and burned, so it proved it was just the starting spring mod, no conflicts with any other mods. Crop rotation on this very map, had another meltdown, whether it's again a mod clash, but I'm just not prepared to actually put it's a good idea, but almost all of the script-based mods now are important to me, and I won't want to be shifting that for starting spring, crop rotation, or enhanced animal production. I'd sooner do without, and that's not me being horrible or anything like that. It's just that it is true. It is one of those things Disturbed Simulations said when he was summing up about doing mod testing, the mod clashes, was this is really, it also boils down to what's the most important mods to yourself. I mean, courseplay, or I don't think it's courseplay, but you never know. I'd have to shift courseplay really to prove it wasn't courseplay. I've never known courseplay to crash with anything. It's usually other script-based mods. Usually, in all of the mod testing I've ever done, it's usually a similar thing. So yeah, just something similar. I've not, the swathing add-ons one that you really don't want switched on. I have it only on, I think there's only 2 swath ready maps that I'm aware of, Saskatchewan and Fox Farms, which we're on. So yeah, I'm not updating my Fox Farms because the premium pack is the update that it supports, and it does away with the additional crops on the map. Well, I want the additional crops on the map. It's our last year on Fox Farms, and I've got premium pack everywhere else, so I don't want it. So I'm resisting the update on Fox Farms. We're going to do exactly what we said. This is the one I've got the least episodes. I am running out of episodes on this Fox Farms. Yeah, I've not been very well. I've had this bug as well as really busy things at work, which is why I've been doing these the smaller runs that don't sort of throw up any pressure. But I felt I could do this, and yeah, I've done 2 monster episodes on this. I'm quite happy. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. Not on my A game. I could see that on last session. This one felt a little bit better. Again, prep is the word that I'm going to say. It really is. And also knowing when to quit when you're ahead. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of work. I'm going to do the same next time. We're going to prep the roller, and yeah, obviously precision farming, we've done absolutely nothing. Yeah, we really no, that's not seed rate. We got nitrogen. Oh of course, no, that is right. Yeah, we used, I was forgetting which, we used the cedar, which has got built-in nitrogen, so they are done. That obviously 30 and 33 is just waiting to be planted next season, which we're going to do one of the other crops, whether it's like sunflowers or whatever. 30 is obviously our, it's a very hard to do corner, although that looks very wasteful, and it is in a way. I did actually have another go at going, and I thought I'm not going to get much closer. The harvest is going to have a hell of a job because the field falls away there, so I thought we're going to leave it, just leave it. So 32, we're going to make a small course, a small square there. We'll do that next time. We've done 34, done 31. So next session probably, that is important. No, so we're not going forwards to October, so the corn will be another session, or we may put it next time, depends on how quick. There's a lot of work still to do though, truthfully. Yeah, animals, to be honest, the sheep are already happy. Yeah, they're really, there's 18 tons of wool again. Yeah, so the whole scene's the TMR. Straw, again, we've gone into the green again. Milks and slurry are both sort of creeping up again. So we've emptied the manure. There is, no, it's not this side. We want to see the other side. Yeah, we want to have a look at the feeding robot side to see what we've got over here. Yeah, 266. The silage is what bled us dry. That was terrible. It really was. We can actually get some from the shop. We can actually buy loose, and to be honest, if it does that again, I think I will, because normally I suppose we can afford 16,000 for 70 tons. Still not terrible really, but yeah, I could get that would be 10,000. I suppose it's not that much different really, thinking about it. I think we have got it cheaper in the past. That was the only sort of thing. Straw 361, mineral feed 17 tons. We might actually do a bit of a run over, although I think 17 tons, it's a tiny mix. We did have a lot in, but we might actually go over to the shop and lift some in with our mighty weighted. The Fendt was the one that was used the least really. We literally even pulled the John Deere, because it is a good tractor. It sits on the on the grass thing for the sheep all the time, but I've got to be honest, it's a bit wasted, really. It's capable of far more than that, as it showed when it did this. So we'll actually just pull this in. I don't leave everything, we'll leave that out because we do need that next session. Also need to grab the bales in, roll in. Yeah, there's a lot of work still to be done, but I thought, know when to quit in your head. This is going to be like, there's another, yeah, I don't normally have that now. I've started, because it cuts that, yeah, it's that's exactly why. Why is that suddenly started to, yeah, why is it doing that? Shouldn't be doing that. Why is it open the cover? Yeah, I want to close the cover. I was nowhere near that. I must have. But that's what I really mean. It really is quite painful. I'd start to just use a telehandler or a front loader always to load it. So yeah, I'd forgotten I'd got the other repair point over there. And I thought, why have you run all the way over here when? Okay, valve's just too close. Let's move that away. When you've got one that's right next to it, and I thought, yeah, it's true. I had forgotten. It is definitely true that there was way over there to give you space to get out. I don't call that enough space, but we can always climb over the tyre, I suppose. Let's get this in, and then I think that will be now. Then, oh no, this is a pull-in. Don't even attempt to. Yeah, a double swivel axle. It's a little bit beyond me. I might be beginning to do swivel axles, but a double? I did do a little bit, and I did sort of manage it. I'm going into the wall. Yeah, he does need... What am I crunching on now? Yeah, really got to... Oh, I've caught that. I've caught the girder. Yeah, it really is. There's only room for this, really, because it is so awkward to get in and out with it. It really is. Right, smash in. Yeah, I can't figure out. I'm sure the first time I used the I can't think of the words. I can't. The shelves. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Yeah, it's really quite... I can't figure out how to get the big bags out. It's got... I mean, if I switch the... I did it off camera. I switched the... I mean, obviously I can pick those up because I'm just treating those as a physical item. So that I can grab. That also I had it close to, but didn't actually have it on the shelves because if you remember, we did try and it crashed and burned badly. So I, left it here, which is, again... But I sort of can't... Yeah, the object storage is what I used to have. Oh, excuse me, I sneezed. I didn't want to sneeze down the... Yeah, the object storage was the one I had, and I quite like that. I could quite got into the thing of that, but I like the idea of having just a physical thing. But then this seems to have changed. Now all of a sudden I can't get anything off of it. I know it would be me. These lights on this are so bright. The brightest lights I've ever seen on any tractor really are very, very bright. Let's just pull that forward and at least do... No. We could go on and on and on. That's why I've said there's another session, because we really could go on and on and on. There's a lot to do. It's a big farm now. It is. What I think I'm going to do though, I think I might take this till March. And I do intend coming back, but I think I'm going to leave it there, a bit like we did Hills of Tuscany, where we come back to this, because I am going to get on with the Around the World in 80 Days. I'm leaving it for a few days, although I won't say that, because the trouble is I'm going to post this well after that's been posted. So yeah, it makes no sense for me to put that as a reference point. I've got to get better at that as a content creator, not leaving messages in things when sometimes it can take me a long time to post certain episodes. There's still a few episodes of this to post, and then it will make no sense and I'll just confuse everyone. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Let's have a look. Sheep. Yeah, they were almost ready already. Yeah, to be honest, And that's whisker. So we're going to leave it there. We are still in the month of September. We're still going to get let's actually be a little bit more. Oh no, we can't show how much grass we've done because we've not done it. Yeah, we've really shown all that we've done now because obviously nothing's measurable because everything's still out in the fields. Yeah, the grasses or the bales, and to reset the bale counter as well because it made no sense. I really got to get better at doing that on the session. So yeah, we've got obviously pH and lime and nitrogen, this little lot, fertilizer. Yeah, I always sort of try to say nitrogen and pH or lime and fertilize, but yeah, it's lime and fertilizer and just keep it simple. Yeah, I've got that still on all of the fields, and obviously except for the 2 that we did with the cedar, that's completely finished, apart from the liming, of course, that still needs doing. And then obviously hopefully we're going to go through till October. I think that will be ready because we did it in the first month. The corn, sorry, yeah, and then so we'll get those bales in, and obviously we're going to have a bumper month with the silage, so that's going to do well for the BGA. So yeah, and also as I said, we've got let's just have a quick look at the productions to see the silage additive, the slurry. Yeah, we needed to put a bit more in there. Digestate, it's sort of sitting there wasted. Yeah, so in a way we sort of put it in the homebrewed. I don't know, that's what we're going to do, isn't it? We were making the manure and we've not switched that on. We put the manure in we put some in there. Did we stick it all in the end, or did I? No, I did do it in the production shed, didn't I? No, I didn't. Have we got it sitting in the... Yeah, I'd like to do that so we know where we are. I thought we've done that. Please tell me I've not gone and made a mistake and actually stuck that. Or I didn't need it to be stuck. No, it's not you. Who was it that had got the... Oh, have I gone and put it in the... Oh no, I think I've done it, haven't I? Yeah, no, I put it in the right one. It's not it's this one that I needed to do it in. Yes, it is. Yeah, have I switched it on though? That's my point. Even though I've confused myself with all that. Yeah, it is. It's the Farm Productions by Cavalier is where we put it. We haven't switched it on, have we? The slurry... because we've got 53 tons of manure. Water, have we got enough water? We've got 271 tons, so the manure is an equal, so we want 53 tons of water and 53 tons of that, which will produce 32 plus 8. Yeah, it's a swap, but we get a bit of straw back, and we also get yeah, almost double, well, 1.5 times and a little bit more slurry from the manure, which we need plenty of to put straight back in the farm productions to do the silage additive. Yeah, to the equal split to the digestate. So yeah, that then will speed that up. So yeah, one's going to feed off the other. It is a cracking mod. It really is a bit of a mind bender, because it does a lot of things that aren't quite so clear to see. So it's 11 o'clock, it's going to rain in a couple of hours, so I'm going to sling my hook for now, and I shall hopefully see you next session. Yeah, so I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this beautiful map. It is thoroughly enjoying my time on it, I really am. It's fantastic. So that's why I'd like to do another year, which we did sort of say we're going to do, but then I think I was like saying, oh, I might only do, but we're going to do the full next year. We've planted the crops, we're going to see this lot out, and obviously plant at the beginning and see that entire crop out, sell the clothes, and then we'll probably cash at the beginning of the next year after that. So there's at least one full year. So I'd like to take this anyway, because I often finish a little bit too soon, I would say, which is about now. So yeah, truthfully, I think it's better that we do another year. I mean, the sheep obviously are really coming into their own. Do want to buy some more cows, at least another 100, but I'd like to go 200. They are expensive. It is as simple as that, really. It's not, I mean, yeah, they will reproduce again, but not enough to affect us unless we're staying for another couple of years, and this would be getting monstrous. And that is why people concentrate on just a single Let's Play, because it really does get big. Where it's hard to juggle multiple Let's Plays at that point, which is why I often duck out probably now. But the thing is, I'd like to do a better job, because I don't think we're representing the farms quite as well as I don't know, Riverside that last year. It was a tough one, but we did it. It was held in there. So yeah, maybe not. But it's exactly my point. Maple had trouble, not necessarily the map's fault either. There was lots of issues on Maple. So again, I think we came out. I would have liked to have done another year on that. But yeah, we moved here instead. So that's why I'd like to do this proud and actually do the extra year. Hills of Tuscany were in the final year, and Fox Farms were in the final year, but all of the farms, all of the Let's Plays are all massive. So yeah, and as I said, I am going to put them all to one side. I'd like to finish Hills of Tuscany though, really, so I might concentrate on that, because this, although yeah, I can't do everything. I suppose if we're coming back to here, we could just literally suspend this right now, as this is the last session, and we could just crack on next time that I do this after Around the World in 80 Days, and just crack on with Hills of Tuscany, so that I've got that one's gone. It's the Fox Farms, likewise. I've got a few sessions on that, and no, I suppose I've got a full week where I could concentrate on this, leave the yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to crack on with the normal Let's Plays for the next week. But this is the last episode until we come back from Around the World in 80 Days. So I hope you'll rejoin me when we've finished Around the World in 80 Days, and we shall be back in Maple. So yeah, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.